It's a brand new week, brand new vibes. The Three Musketeers are back.
Yo, you really need to stop this shit.
Why?
We're already the Flamingos. Why you gotta add Musketeers to it?
You can have more than one, nickname or whatever it is. Yo, I really hope those two, the cup and the earphones cover are not shown in the frame, but regardless. Yeah, anyway. A brand new week, brand new
Happy now?
brand new
Happy
vibes
now?
of the Flamingos podcast. This is episode number
43?
43. Yes, number 43. And it marks as the last episode of the year.
Yep.
Starting from March, ending this year with episode number 43. Yes?
We survived.
We survived.
We survived 2020.
Yes, and it is survival of the fittest as it goes still. And Screaman is looking at what he's gonna... bro, yo, you don't need to show that now. Can you show us the list of what we're gonna talk about today? Yes, thank you very much. So yeah, this is the last episode of the year.
He's having his moment. He wants to be bossy.
Shout out to Giamma for being here too with us. Shout out to Kenzie for sticking up with us during his hard time of work also. And Awab for always representing and being here too.
Not bringing anything
you do, bro. Look at this place we're in now. Look at this energy that you bring every week. No, I gotta thank you guys also for that, It's been a hard year for everyone.
It's been a tough year.
It's been a tough year for everyone.
Yeah. But
and our latest edition, Giamma for the podcast.
Yo, to tell you the truth, I think it was a good year for me. I think I had a good year.
Only if people knew.
Really?
Yeah, okay, not second half.
It was fire.
Second half of it was good.
It was fire, not good.
Yeah.
It was fire. If you really put it into words, I think it was fire to you.
Yeah, the second half of the year was all right.
Uh-huh.
For you, it was amazing year, I guess.
For him.
For him, yeah.
No, it wasn't that amazing. It was all right.
It was all right, huh?
Yeah. It was better than second half of 2019.
Yeah.
To me.
And the first 2 months of 2020 were great to you also. But then when the whole pandemic came, that's where your market had to go down a bit.
No, there's a thing that people say is that rebels don't stop.
Hey, look at this.
They take a break.
Okay.
So quarantine was a break. And now we're back at it. That's it.
So this is the thing. I believe during this year, if any person didn't sit down and reflect on what they have to do in next year, or whenever this pandemic was going to be done, if they didn't sit down and think about their future or what they're gonna do during those times, they're not gonna accomplish shit in their life.
It's not that only, but I think people they if they didn't learn anything during this year, it's hard for them to learn.
What did you learn this year?
Other than learning, if you didn't set up something in your mind that you have to do after this year, or or anything, or a goal that for you to achieve, you can never plan things out later on because you had so much time, free time for yourself to sit down and reflect and look and think. Yet if you didn't do that during this year, you're messed. You're never going to think really of what to do later on. You'll just have those impulsive thoughts at that moment, and that's it. Not
one very important thing about this year is that it's this year was really confusing that everybody had to adapt to this confusing time. So I think also the learning curve that we went through of adapting to the change, adapting to the lockdown and all those type of stuff, I think it prepares us for the future. I hope it prepares us for the best, not the worst than this. But yeah, that's one of the things that you can take away out of this year. That's one thing. I can go for a whole episode about
how this year should have been.
how should and what is the outcome of 2020.
The Flamingos podcast.
All right, I'm done. That's it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Legal podcast, man. That's a shit. Let's go.
Now that we finished the seminar on
On this year.
on what happened,
Yeah, it
and
sounded
what-
like a presentation.
Yeah. But how you been, guys? How was your week? How was
You
your
want to
week?
start with me?
Let's go.
I'm not complaining. this time I'm not complaining. Everything,
Finally.
Yeah.
Last episode this year. He's not
Everything is-
complaining.
everything
No,
is good.
let's not say how we've been how this week went, but let's each one of us tell a story of something that happened to you during the week.
Oh, I have. No, I have regardless.
Always.
Whether it was you're gonna ask me or not,
Yeah.
I have a story.
All right,
Kenzie.
Kenzie, you got a
Story
story?
from my side.
Yeah.
start from
I don't know if I did I talk about the plant-based
Yes,
burger?
yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
He's recycling ideas now.
Okay.
This guy's out of ideas.
3 weeks. You cannot.
Say
The
the same.
plant-based burger cannot be your only story in 3
How was
weeks.
your
I don't want. But this time I did more research about the plant-based burger.
Yes.
Now I know how they are made.
4 episodes later. 4 episodes later. You came up with
Everyone
That
knows how
time-
they're made.
That time I was talking about when I tried it, but this time this week I
Just
went
open
and did some
Google
research.
and
on
you
it.
know how to. How was your week, regardless?
Other than the plant-based burger, my week was good actually. We started greeting each other
Any
at
Christmas-
work
you had-
for the Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody was feeling good, and yeah, this is one thing that I wanted to highlight or talk about this in this episode, which is on Thursday or on Wednesday, Wednesday morning we have like a daily meeting, so we talk and we discuss what we are going to do during the day and
At work.
at work, and so at that time, and I was like. We had a lot of tasks to accomplish and finish, and I was like, I heard a guy. He's a new project manager, and he was saying that today seems like a good day, and I told him no. I told him I feel the same. Today is a good day. I started my day doing meditating and all the good stuff. So it's my choice. He said
To make it good or not.
to make it good. Yeah, he woke up and he decided that this day is gonna be a good day. So there is a part of
Lying to yourself that this today.
no.
can be a-
I was like, I stopped at that line and I was like, he's really making your life easier and happiness is a choice. Is it really a choice? Do you choose
To be happy.
to be happy? Do you choose to make your day good, even going through all the obstacles and all the drama? Do you choose? Do you make it?
Yeah, I fully believe so. I'm
Is it
one
a
of those
mindset?
people.
Is it something?
Yes.
Is it something that you there is if we feel like is it a button that you click on and suddenly
It's not
switches?
that. It's whenever
How do you control that?
it's a conscious decision. It's something that when you're going through your day, let's say you wake up and you go like, okay, today I'm gonna be happy, or I choose to be happy today.
And then something hits you like,
And then when that something hits you,
how do you realize that? Oh, wait, I know that it's pressuring time. I know it's I'm stressed now. How
Yeah,
do
see,
you
but
go?
that
How do you
doesn't
go to
mean-
that mindset?
all right, so what you need to realize is that no matter how much shit you're going through, you can still be happy during that
During
shit
the-
storm. You can still be happy.
Okay,
It's not what's happening to you. Happiness has nothing to do with what's
right.
around you. You can be rich and have all that money and stuff, and you can be broke and homeless and all that, and you can still be happy. But
it's
it
your
is-
choice.
it is a choice that you make through every situation that you live through.
Yeah, it's difficult for you.
It's a
all this
conscious
information
decision.
to
Yeah.
digest. Yeah, I can feel you.
Because we got Mr. Depression over here, so he can't really
Wow, you're making fun of my depression. Thank you
can't
very
really
much.
fathom.
Thank you.
No, because you fake depressed.
I fake depressed.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're
look
not
at
you're
this
not
guy.
you're not depressed. Like
But I fake it.
It's
You don't
choice.
fake
It's
it.
your
Wow.
choice. So it's your
no,
choice.
you don't fake it, but you don't. Yeah, you have the choice. You just realize not to choose it.
That's a big statement. Give me the
clap
the
button?
clapping. The
I
clapping
forgot
thing.
which one. You were
The yellow
pressing all
one.
of them.
The yellow
Which
one. That's the yellow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
How's your week been? What's your story this week?
But you know, after all of that, he didn't tell us how was his week.
Yeah, because we said we're not gonna
I
we're not
I
gonna
said my
say the
week
weeks.
is
We
good.
gotta-
Ah, so it was
We
good.
had
Okay.
a couple of days off,
Okay.
and
That's
it feels great doing nothing again.
Anything special for Christmas that you had?
No, nothing special. But I played a lot of video games this
This vacation, small vacation.
small vacation, yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel bad about it.
No
was like-
guilt.
I was like, no, there was no guilt.
No
I don't
guilt,
know.
huh?
I think I got used to it to be
Bad.
just a waste. I guess. No, which is it's a bad thing. It's something that I don't want to carry with me to the next year objectives. So
Playing games
playing-
all
playing
time.
video games?
choosing to be
Waste
happy.
time.
No,
Okay.
choosing to be happy and choosing to be to fight all these obstacles and to go through those dramas in a good mindset and control your emotions and all that fancy stuff.
How are your
I
emotions
think-
right now, though? You told us you had to leave at 9, and it's 10:20 right now. We just started recording.
You guys forced me.
I didn't force shit.
No, but because if I didn't mention that I want to
But
leave,
you're
but
still happy.
I choose. To be happy.
Exactly. That's what.
That's a recent example, I guess.
Exactly. See,
That's
what I'm
that's an
asking you
actual
discussion.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I choose to be
That's
happy.
good. That's good.
I don't want to. That I know that this might upset me a little bit, but
Fuck it.
yeah,
What?
whatever.
What's
How was
up?
your week?
It was.
Tell us. Yeah, it's okay. Let the audience know. Look at the
All
screen.
right,
I'm looking at you.
I had a good. Fuck you looking at it. No, I had a good weekend. Me and Screen Man here. We're out and about.
Woo. Okay.
No, we were chilling. We went to a friend's birthday.
Okay.
It was pretty nice. Good vibe. Like we got to kick back and relax a bit.
Celebrated Christmas dinner maybe or something.
No, it wasn't Christmassy. It was birthday vibes.
And it happened to be during Christmas, right?
Yeah. But it
that's
was a good gathering. Like I got to meet a lot of people I haven't met in a while.
really
Yeah.
okay. What else?
And it was good. That was about
All right,
it.
Ski Man, how was the week? Tell us. Maybe he has the right answers.
You know? Yeah, that's all I could say. that's as much as you can get from me. Yeah.
All right, but mentally,
good
how
vibes.
were you? How were you this week? You
Oh,
were doing good.
Mentally, I was good. Yeah. I actually don't remember.
Okay,
That's
that's
it.
I don't-
I gotta move.
Like nothing
That
really
tells it
stressed
all.
me out. So
Yeah,
it was
that's-
good. Yeah.
That's great.
what about you, Mr.
What, Mr. Cheesy, huh?
No, Mr. Just Mr.
This is well, I had a very good week. I went to the desert.
Okay.
Yeah, I stayed there for a day. Yeah, I stayed there for a day.
No phone, no social media.
Yep, cut off clarity. No sounds whatsoever.
Not even music, I guess.
Not even music.
Yeah, that's what I.
It was ear cleansing, and I needed that. I discovered that I needed that because during the year, how much music I was listening to, and I just was social off. I cut off anything during that day. Beautiful. I really urge you guys to do that
Definitely.
once, maybe.
Yeah,
And I discovered that maybe you need this once a week.
it's a difficult. It's difficult.
No, once a week is too.
Once or two, once every 2 weeks or so,
Yeah.
regardless, but you need that.
No, what you don't
monthly thing,
what you don't
maybe.
get is that during your regular days, do you take the time to just sit down and stay with your thoughts?
No, for
You
me,
don't.
no.
Recently, I do that, but to a minimal.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this
to
is
a
this is
minimal
what helps.
extent.
This is what helps me every day. I have like an hour or two for myself.
That's why you stop responding in the group.
I shut everything out,
Yeah.
and whether I stay in my room, I take a walk. I just take that hour or two. Even if you sit, like you can multitask, you can meditate, chill, pray, do what you want. Just have that time to clear your mind. That will help you. That's like getting little doses of
clarity.
of peace during your day. It's kind of, and I do it at the end of my day to diffuse all the shit that I've been through.
Yeah.
Like if I had a stressful day, if it was long and I was feeling tired, I'd still take that time to just let go of that energy. It's like part of the decision to be happy. That's when you decide, yeah, I went through some bad stuff today, but no, I'm going to sleep happy. I'm going to sleep letting all that go. Yeah. And then it's time to start a new day.
But yeah, back to the desert.
Yeah.
I get you. That's what I experienced. That you have a time frame for it every day.
Yeah.
I experienced doing, and it was. Other than that, the weather was just beautiful.
Yeah, the weather is nice these days.
Yeah, especially in the desert.
Like it's legit cold right now.
Yeah, up over there we set a little fire over there, you know. And
Bonfire, yeah.
but it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. Of course, I took a couple nice shots in the morning of the desert.
Mm-hmm.
It was nice. It was nice. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, I had to. But yeah, and that, you know, it gave me a refresh. Once I came back, although I was tired and etc., because I was just taking power naps in the desert. I didn't sleep like legit sleep. I just took a power nap for like 45 minutes or so.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was refreshing. It was refreshing, and yeah, a normal person needs that every once in a while, where you just go and clear your thoughts, clear your ear. You know, especially us, we listen to a lot of music during the year. You know, we have to talk about it, or regardless, share on it, or
And recently we are forced to listen to some of them.
Yeah, and I did have Christmas. What is it called? Plans.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the desert during that day. Yeah.
So it was Friday.
It was Friday, I think so. Yeah, it was Friday. I went to the desert on Friday. Why are you looking at me this way?
No, I'm just saying.
But yeah, Merry
Being
Christmas.
inquisitive.
Merry Christmas to everyone out there, regardless, you know. And
Do you celebrate? What do you
Celebrate.
respond? No. What do you respond to a person who asks you, "Do you celebrate Christmas?"
What should
Verbalize,
I say? I mean, if I'm invited to one, yeah, I would. Why not?
Okay.
Why?
No, because the same guy who was asking me that he wanted to be,
Yeah,
his choices to be.
I would agree.
Happy?
I would go out.
No.
You know, be happy.
I answered the very cheesy answer, to be honest. That wasn't me, but I said, he was like, "Do you guys celebrate Christmas over there?" Because he's in Europe.
Oh, okay. So he means in UAE.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he asked me personally,
Oh, okay.
"Do you celebrate
Okay.
Christmas?" And I was like, I celebrate life every day.
Anyway, so you were talking
So I
about
wanna-
how cheesy can I get?
I want to apologize from this platform.
Should apologize to the person you were talking to.
You're a day-to-day cheesy person, not on the podcast. But yeah, yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is, right?
Yeah, we have nothing against it. Or
No, we never did. But yeah, moving to news on an international scale. Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey offered, or there are rumors and talks recently during the past week that Twitter CEO is buying Tidal. And there have been talks, and it's still unclear of how much that they're going through. But I've seen a couple of stuff, you know, rumored or surfaced around that they might be buying, and that there are right now in the talks between Hove and the CEO Jack about that. Looking at Tidal as a streaming service being
do you think this merge or this
move.
this move
Yeah.
is gonna benefit Tidal to expand more than what it is? Because for me personally, I've never used Tidal, and
It's not available in the UAE.
yeah, I've never seen it even. I've never
Well, let me tell you some facts.
mentioned someone who used it.
Tidal has the best sound quality for a streaming service. Spotify has the lowest.
I noticed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
320 kilobytes per second.
Per second, yeah.
Tidal has the highest, the best music quality. It's a hi-fi. I don't know. It's 1,000 something. The
Hi-fi,
second best is Apple Music.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
then after
Tidal.
it goes Spotify. I'm
And you
talking
can-
about sound-wise.
And also you can watch videos, I guess, right?
I mean, all streaming services right now, they're offering that
Okay.
that option.
Not Spotify.
Spotify, they started that
They started
podcast
like-
videos
but not yet.
option. Yeah. Well, actually, what they did it is that with the people that are by Spotify,
Okay.
podcasts are powered by Spotify.
Okay.
They have the option of
Just like the
video.
Joe Rogan.
Rogan and such, yeah, where it opened the door for these people.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, that move of Jay-Z selling Tidal,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's gonna be for a very high price. It's a regular thing for Hove.
But you didn't answer the question. Do you
What?
think it's beneficial for Jay-Z himself? Or for Tidal, the name?
for Jay-Z, of course. For Tidal, it might expand more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm talking about regional wise.
Yeah.
As
And
in-
then
yeah.
the integration between Twitter and Tidal might be
I mean,
something
it can
that
offer something because also it
Definitely.
has something to do with Cash App. I think
Okay,
Square
so-
is the same company that is responsible or owns Cash App.
interesting.
Regardless, but yeah, I mean, it's something unusual that we see from Hove because even back in the days, to me, Hove is the type of a person who's a reseller, who would flip money for more. Just like how do you see that people get sneakers and then they would sell
Yeah.
it later on? That's Hove.
He's a businessman, yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's what I think he is.
He's a business man.
Let's get more cheesy than this. Yes. I think
Yeah,
we're gonna
I'm
call this
beating-
the cheesy episode. But yeah,
I'm beating you today. I'm giving you a listen. A listen
how
or
to
two.
be cheesy, huh?
Yeah, listen or two
But
before the
yeah,
end of the year.
overall, it's not something that because see, remember back in the days he had shares in Brooklyn Nets. He had the least shares between the other stakeholders, and he sold his for shit tons of money. Back in the days, there's more than one move that where Hove takes and then he, you know, after a while, Rockefeller, whatever it is, you know, all the moves that he does is that he gets them, he works hard on it, and then he sells it for a higher price, you know. And Tidal, I think this is gonna be shit tons of money for Tidal. You know, this is gonna be sold for shit tons of money.
What I also know about Tidal is that they had this exclusive. They made the platform exclusive for a specific artist, like
Back in the
Daft
days,
Punk.
yeah. Because they were
when
the
they
people,
launched it.
Yeah, exactly. They were the artists that, but also Hove back in the days, him and Beyonce, their catalog was only available on Tidal.
Tidal, yeah.
Until this year or by the end of last year, Hove opened all his catalog along with Beyonce on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, I remember that.
On Spotify, and
We
it was
mentioned it.
already
We
there.
even mentioned it in
It
the-
was already there on Apple, yet it was exclusive, not on Spotify. So yeah, if he does that move, it shows that this stock has been there for a while now. You know.
Yeah.
So I think it's on its way to be sold. Whether this guy, because see, if we're reading now about the CEO of Twitter
Jack Dorsey.
making an approach to buy Tidal, it might not be bought by them, but yet this shows that
The
interest where it can also get other people to pitch in to buy Tidal.
Yeah, and also it affects the stocks and
Exactly,
all this, yeah.
exactly. So yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
yeah, we're gonna see in the upcoming days.
Yeah.
For me, it's more platforms is good. The more platform out there, maybe this move might allow Tidal to be available in in regions that they don't exist in, and having more platforms mean that they will compete between each other. Like you will see that Spotify, maybe they will go lower to try to beat the
I think
monthly subscription of Tidal and
Yeah.
all these type of stuff. So it's good. It's I like those type of mergers or collaborations between big companies. Yeah,
Thank you for your opinions.
you're welcome.
Almost fell asleep there.
really? But yeah, what do we have else? Do you guys want to talk about that now or later on?
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's go.
Scream, pull the tracks, pull the albums. Let's see what do we have.
Stealing my lists and shit.
Yeah, bro, it's teamwork. It makes it happen.
This is not teamwork.
Oh, look at this guy. We don't want your pictures, bro. That's
What do
over
you
there.
want?
I taught you how to scan it, but it's okay. Scream man. Anyway, guys, let's move on from that.
No, what do you want to pull up
All right.
actually?
So we're gonna be talking about favorite releases
Yeah,
from 2020.
So that's straightforward. We can
Yeah.
name them, I guess, right?
All right, so
Yeah, but we're not gonna stick up to the what we mentioned earlier last year. That is 5. Last episode, that is 5. You can go with because you said that R&B is too much, as in 5.
Now for me,
Yeah.
the plan is like this: you have five
Uh-huh.
five albums, R&B or
oh, okay, so it's 5
it's 5
overall, but no, but
overall
nah.
5.
That's
Yeah.
too much.
Limited to this and
Oh, قدر الله ما شاء فعل.
what else? What else do you want to do?
yeah, I have 5.
Let's go. Well,
If you
Give
have
him
more,
that-
if you
those
have more
10.
than
Yeah, I have way more.
yeah,
the
talking
merrier,
about
so-
this. By the way, we're not gonna be finalizing as in the best out of the best until our, what we liked during this year.
Yeah,
That's
it's the 2020 list.
Yeah,
It's not the Flamingos.
exactly.
1 year list.
Exactly, because this happens during March, right?
Yeah.
9th of March. But yeah, Awab,
All right.
what do you have for hip hop?
All right, for hip hop, in no particular order. I kind of liked from the beginning of the year. I felt D-Smoke's album, Black Habit. The album dropped before we started the podcast,
Yeah.
and it's nominated for a Grammy too. But it's a good album.
what? Because he chose your pick.
Is
No.
is that part?
Okay.
What's wrong? What?
It's fine. It's fine if he.
Do you not like
Go
it?
ahead. No, I don't like it.
All right, then that's
Go
your
ahead, go
personal
ahead,
opinion,
Go
my
ahead.
nigga.
Yeah, go ahead.
Benny the Butcher up there.
Okay, burden of proof.
Yeah. Jack Harlow surprisingly is up there.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
That's
even
three.
though it dropped a week ago,
Mm,
but it's still like it's on heavy rotation.
for you,
Yeah. So I'm it's an honorable mention for me.
understand. So it's not a top 5.
Let's just keep it there.
Okay.
And then hip hop wise, I don't know, bro. Like you got Pop Smoke was a good album. You got Nas.
Mm-hmm.
You got Freddie Gibbs, which I didn't.
Yeah.
You got Freddie Gibbs.
Alfredo.
You got 2 Chainz was good.
Yeah. So you're naming every hip hop release this year.
No, I'm trying to pin them to 5. Wait, just give me a second. All right, so 5, Benny, Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof, Jack Harlow. That's what they all say.
D-Smoke.
D-Smoke, Black Habits. Can we include like the Afrobeat stuff?
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna put Burna Boy.
I'm gonna put Burna Boy in.
Okay.
You're free to do that.
So that's 4. And I'm good with 4. If I had to squeeze in a 5th album, I'd put J House.
Yes.
Big Conspiracy. Dropped in January. Those are the albums that I listen to the most.
During this year.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're the best.
Yeah, but your listens during
Yeah,
this year.
but when I went through the list, I remembered listening to them frequently. Like I can remember each track by track. Whether it's like your everyday driver type of music, you know.
Kenzie.
No, it's go. You're in the middle, so it goes this way. So it's your turn.
Okay.
It's like we're handing out
I
candy.
gotta go with the 21 Savage.
Thank you.
One of the favorite albums this year, and I keep listening to it daily.
Yeah.
Then I have Circles, Mac Miller. I keep going
Of course.
back and forth to it every once in a while. Pop
course.
Smoke album. That's 3, right? Yeah,
Yep.
that's 3 albums that I keep listening to frequently this year. And then none of that. D-Smoke, none of that. Divis, Nas, Benny the I told you to stay quiet. You couldn't. You could have typed it on the screen, and you still refused to type on the screen.
What about the baby?
The baby?
The baby.
No. It can't get there. It can't get there at all. But these 3 albums that I've been frequently listening back and forth to them, surprisingly, that I can't.
You don't have any of those Conways.
Oh yeah, sorry. Burden of Proof and Pray for Paris.
Pray for Paris. Yeah,
Yes.
I wanted to put Pray for Paris down
Yeah.
there, but Burden of Proof just
Lil Baby's album is fire.
Mm.
Along with Gunna's album, they're good. I like them, but as what we mentioned earlier in our episodes, that I need to experience them in different atmospheres. Along with also Future's release, I love that release. All right, but I need maybe by next year I will be listening to them more.
the High of Life.
High of Life, yeah. Also that Future Lil Uzi Vert album, yeah. I think by next year I would enjoy these releases more. But yeah, I mean that's my hip hop
Kenzie,
listens
what you
during 2020. What about you?
You guys interested? So it seems like you are interested in knowing what did I choose.
We're dying for it. Just give us the list,
Yeah,
please.
I think you guys were asking me the whole week. Did you finalize the list yet?
Well, we're just making sure that you're going to finalize the
Don't
list.
worry, don't worry.
That's it.
I can
I got you.
I
I
can
got
guess one or two.
Yeah, you can guess one or two, but those two
gonna
that you are
surprise you with
guessing
more.
are Kid Cudi
Uh-huh.
and I think you said Dave East, which is wrong.
No, Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke, that's one of them. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's 2 out
All
of
right,
5.
but your list is different. You're putting R&B and hip hop together.
No, what did I say?
Let him go. Let him finish.
What did I say?
Give us the
Okay,
list.
is your list is
I
your
said
top
Kid
5?
Cudi and
Okay, okay.
and Dave East is not there. So
Okay.
where is the R&B in this?
All right. I dare
fuck
you to
is
say
that?
an R&B album right now. Uh-huh.
The
Go
fuck
ahead.
is that?
Go ahead.
Anyhow, so I said so okay, it's in not a particular order.
Yeah.
It's including J.Stone album.
Okay.
That's one of them.
Okay.
J.Stone album. The second one, which is we are going to talk about today. J.Stone, Pop Smoke, Kid Cudi, Nas, King's Disease,
Okay.
and the 5th one is either gonna be Imhansho, Naf Small,
DNA.
Okay.
DNA is beautiful.
DNA?
DNA is beautiful. DNA
Or-
is beautiful. That's it.
That's it, I
Anyway,
guess.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Uh-huh.
Black Thoughts. Black Thoughts.
Album.
Something stream.
Stream of conscious.
Stream of
Stream of
conscience,
Yeah, that's
That's-
my own
You've
taste.
been- that's what I've been listening to throughout this year.
Yeah, and some of them are not in the list,
Yeah.
as you can see.
Yeah.
And my list is dope.
What about the R&B? Let's start with you then.
No, I don't listen to R&B that much.
Uh-huh.
I mentioned that a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
I said that a couple of
You're
times.
a real G.
No, it's not like I think I don't know. I'm becoming tough, as soft as before.
The days are making you tough. How cheesy can we get more than that?
I can
You can?
I can
You
show you.
still have
I can
some-
show you
okay,
miracles. I can
okay.
show you
Oh,
more
well,
examples.
Uh-huh.
Your
Let's start
R&B
with-
listens during this year.
No,
I think-
we're
I
going
think
this way.
Adam,
so
So
we
you
go
might-
back
you
this
might
I
as well
way?
was
go
the
there.
lover boy here, and he listens to R&B more.
Oh, what was the what?
Lover boy. Lover boy.
But yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
See, Jama is standing up to. He
certified
wants
lover.
to listen. He
Yeah,
wants to listen.
the screen man wants to know my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What I've been listening to through this year is Party Mobile. Something that I didn't know that I needed also that I've been bumping heavily is the Party Pack.
Okay.
All right.
Same. I share the same with you.
Division's album.
Okay.
It's a beautiful album. St. John's album is nice.
Dope.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
fuck.
I liked it. I actually liked it. I really did like it. Giveon.
Mm.
Mhm.
That's it. What
That's
what
4.
do you- That's what I've been listening to.
Okay.
That's it. That's PND, PND Pack, Division, St. John, and Giveon. That's 5.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
All right, mine. I'm gonna give an order.
Oh. Scream and sit down.
Yeah. I'm gonna I'm gonna give an order.
All right.
Okay. 1 and 2. The two albums that I'm gonna mention right now are in the number 1 spot,
Okay.
which are Brent Fayaz, Fuck the World, and Party Mobile.
Okay.
Those are my. I listen to those heavy. I still listen to them heavy. Number 3. I'd either give it to Giveon or it's a tough one. I think I'd give it to Giveon. Giveon would be my number 3 choice. I don't know what else, bro. Number 4, Masego. I'd give Masego's EP. And Screen Man. No, okay. Screen Man saying Kehlani. Kehlani's all right. It's an honorable mention at least.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying they're the best.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're my favorite. I'm just letting people know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I have to take it off later on.
I'm giving you hard times with this, but yeah.
For Screen Man's sake, I'll say Kehlani is number 5.
And we're good to go.
And we're good to go. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That's pretty interesting.
But Party Mobile and
Party Pack.
and Party Pack, I think I've been listening to those heaviest. Yeah. And then Brent Fayaz afterwards.
I can never like this guy. I don't know why.
Who?
Brent Fayaz.
Oh, okay.
I can't. I really can't. I tried. I gave him a chance.
Nah, it's a
just
certain
can't.
type of
I just can't. R&B.
Yeah, that you need to be in the mindset for.
Who is it directed for? His music. What type of a person that would listen to? So you like the album?
Yeah.
What type of a person?
Type of person that, because it's not R&B. It's rap R&B.
So it's black type of R&B.
Yeah, but it's more
Singing rap.
it's tougher than black.
I see.
Like he talks real shit but with a nice voice. It's like The Weeknd when he started. But he's still tougher than The Weeknd. Like you have to be a certain type of characteristic, certain type of personality to understand it.
All right.
All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. We're gonna start.
Nobody cares about the R&B shit. Okay.
What?
I didn't list my.
You said
You didn't have an R&B. You don't listen to R&B?
Yeah.
But
No, you're not
I
gonna say it.
I
refuse to hear you say it now.
I told
Okay,
you,
so party next door.
Nope.
Party Pack.
We're good. Okay, let's go.
But I just want to mention one thing. I'm not gonna list any shit. But you remember the episode when we talked about Party Next Door, Party Pack,
Yes.
especially you. You were like you didn't feel that this album will be on
First of all,
top,
yeah.
and then I was like, this is the shit, and this album is great, and I'm
Yad is the king of moonwalking on albums.
No,
First of all.
so this is the second moonwalk.
No.
No, he's
This is
been
not the thing.
moonwalking all year.
I said is the pack that I didn't think that I needed. Especially now.
Not the
I
Party
said
Pack,
it
not
again.
the original.
No, the
album.
Party Mobile. I came.
Party
I loved
Mobile.
it.
But right now you just
Really?
said you played Party Pack heavy.
Yeah. That's why before I listed
But
down
Party
the
Mobile,
list-
you didn't fuck with it.
No,
You
I
didn't
did.
like it.
I listed down in my
Okay.
even back in the days.
I will go to
Dusty
that
guy,
episode.
You
Yeah,
did
go
not
back.
like the Party Pack.
I will
I
capture
did.
that.
No, you
I
did.
said, okay, back in the days, I remember I said that,
You said we did not need it.
yes, yet,
And now you still
I
play
mentioned
it heavy.
again that I didn't know that I needed it.
No.
But
Back
I'm
then you
bumping
said
this
you did not
heavily.
need it. You didn't say
Yeah.
you didn't know that you didn't need it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying now that I didn't know that I needed it.
No. You're not understanding, my
And
friend.
he's trying to escape. But anyhow,
You said
I'm gonna
you didn't
capture.
need
I'm
it.
gonna capture
Yeah.
what we
And
say.
then right now you're saying
And post it on.
And post
apparently
it.
I did.
Yeah.
All right.
Second moonwalk.
Yeah.
We're gonna start counting
Bro,
the moonwalks.
See, this is the thing. No, this is the thing. You can't. You guys can't blame me because we listen, to music every week and we directly talk about it once it's out. We still don't give it its full rights to talk about that music.
Yeah. And
regardless. That's why whenever
be
we
honest-
go back and talk about it, it's okay.
And to be honest, I wanna mention one thing. Before the podcast, we used to listen, like easily,
Yeah.
easygoing listening to music. But right now we're listening like I feel like we are forced to listen to the new releases, even if it doesn't.
Because you feel it's more of a job.
It's not a job. I feel like I'm forced to it. Before I used to enjoy music that I pick, and the music it was easy for me. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right? Huh? Okay.
But yeah. What else do we have?
But I feel
Screamer?
forced to it.
Uh-huh.
I just want to confess.
You feel forced to listen to music now? No. come
I
on,
just
man.
want to be biased anyhow.
Anyway, local releases this year. What? No particular order. No R&B or hip hop. What you guys have been pumping heavily this year, 2020.
That's fine. Okay.
You should start.
All right. Right off the top, can I get a minute?
Of course.
Untitled and Cali B.
Cali B, yeah.
Everybody's Homeboy.
Mhm.
Hashtag Zoo. Yeah, it's one of my favorite this year. Michelle's EP early this year, and who else do I have? Yeah, I've been bumping. Oh, Soldiers,
Nomadic.
Nomadic, and I can throw in the OD.
Freestyle? Oh, okay.
No,
I just-
Nomadic.
Okay.
I can throw the OD tape because I listen to the intro
Mm.
every couple.
Shukran Hamdok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I listen to it every couple weeks or so. I
Really?
revisit that track.
Okay.
The Flipter track also that he released,
Yeah.
the challenge. I
Yeah.
also revisit that. Finest of September by Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
You're just saying every album that dropped. Give us a
That's it. That's it. That's what I've back and forth every once in a while. Those are the songs or the projects that I
Okay.
revisit.
All right, then we have a lot in common though
Mm.
in those. I shouldn't have put Odyssey as a local,
Okay, this is pretty
but
obvious.
yeah,
You didn't visit. Didn't name it even
I didn't.
internet.
Yeah,
So let
but
it go.
it's still it's still an album I listen to.
Okay.
Raida's Overture,
Okay.
I still listen to it heavy. Ease the Bully in YK, Home Run 2.
Pro Sudani.
course.
Selection so far.
Where am I from? who do you expect me to listen to?
Okay.
I agree with you with Can I Get a Minute?
Yeah.
The Entitled and Cali B. I agree with Finest of September. I still listen to it, especially the Sicily freestyle.
Oof, beautiful.
Amazing track.
Beautiful. Yeah.
The Soldier Nomadic.
Yeah.
Still, it's been 1 week and I play it almost every day, and I had a huge argument about
Really?
it on Friday. Yeah, Mr. Screen Man was with me there.
Oh, he witnessed that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he witnessed that defense.
What is this guy doing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. As,
What was the argument about?
people were telling me that the album isn't that fire. Like it's
And
like
you
they
were-
were saying
you were-
it's alright.
You're trying to prove the.
Yeah, they were saying it's
I wish
Adi.
I'm in those settings because I would
Okay.
shut everybody up. But yeah, let's
They
go.
they said it was Adi and the bars were Adi, and I was like, nah. Like I was defending that, and it was like it got heated because people. It didn't get heated, but people were saying it's alright, that it wasn't bad. But I was telling them that no, like you don't understand that this actually is different from what you get to hear. Scream Man just pulled up the. I don't know.
Anyway, I think you're done, right? Anyway.
Yeah, as far as songs go, I enjoyed my man's singles, the songs that dropped, Workaholic
yeah.
and Money, and Michelle's EP. You already said that, but yeah,
That's overall.
that's about it.
Kenzie? It's the same, right?
It's the same, but the thing is, if you measure 2020 and 2019, the number of projects that we have in the region, is it similar or is it the same? Do you think? Did we hear?
No,
did we
no.
hear about those names in 2019?
Yeah, but in 2019 we weren't looking for those names.
Did those people, did they release projects like this amount of projects in 2019?
I don't.
That's
That's a strange question.
yeah.
It's not a strange question, but
What's your theory behind this question?
my idea is that first of all, 2020 pushed all these artists to release their project in this tough time. That's one point. The
Maybe
second,
they had it planned already, but then anyway the pandemic came.
I don't know. What we are witnessing is that
The rise.
this year, local releases or releases from the region, at least the one that we are attached to and we can relate to, they are huge in numbers. 2019, how many times in 2019 or 2018? Let's give it a 2-year span.
Yeah.
How many local projects you were playing in your car?
Oh, a couple here and there.
A couple here and
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah.
So
Yeah, but there's also the difference of the fact that
and now
we were
now
not
it's 20 something
doing
like
this.
that, right?
I play now more
Local music.
local than international.
Yeah. What you were saying?
yeah, there's also the factor that 2019 and 2018 we weren't personally I wasn't going and searching for the music. I was listening
music-
to
the
whatever
music
came to me.
Comes to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to come to you.
But this year I made it.
You pursue it. And
Yeah,
then
I pursued the music. I went and listened. I checked out and I seeked what I wanted to like, and then I gave everything a chance. Back then, I
don't know
wasn't
if-
that open.
But is it a coincidence or are we lucky that when we started listening and then
It
more
started
projects
becoming better.
no more projects are coming I think, or the all of, to be honest, local wise, I appreciate all the efforts those artists are putting there, and I don't like one artist over the other. All of them for me are great. We chose them for a reason. We chose them because we like them,
Yeah.
and we expect
And during
best
our
out of them.
picks during this year, everybody been telling us or you guys or me that we've always been choosing fire songs
see,
as a pick.
for example.
So
It's been because it's been fire music.
yeah, and
It's
I'm
not-
glad that we've been introducing people also, because people are also getting familiar with these artists during our picks
Exactly.
also, or the talks that we have, about them.
I remember
And don't be offended if we don't talk about your music or whatever.
it's gonna happen.
It's either that we're not that familiar with it yet, or it's just that we chose not to talk about it because we don't fuck with it. That's it. It's one of both.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it over there for you to feel more towards a certain thing. It's up to you. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a comment that I wanted to leave when we discussed the local releases,
Yeah.
but we can start with it. This comment came to me in the second episode that we recorded when we played Kafu
Okay.
and I think Shakzu
Yeah.
after each other.
Yeah.
And then a friend of mine who listened to the podcast, he was fascinated with what we were doing, and he was like, "You guys are giving us artists that he liked the guy, he liked the artist,
Yeah.
and he started to
Following up. Yeah,
listen
listening.
to his old releases,
Yeah.
and now this artist he gained more
Yeah.
an
of
extra
course,
follower.
More followers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I mean, that's the whole goal of this whole thing, right?
exactly. Yeah, so
There's no financial goals so far, but yeah. Moving on to international, there was during this past week there was a couple interesting releases, a long-awaited album that been in the talks for the past 2 years, and a surprise album that I really became a fan of during this year, and a hard-working person during this year that released an album too. Let's start with J.Stone's album, The Definition of Pain. Kenzie, your thoughts on the album?
all right.
J.Stone. Let's introduce who J.Stone is.
J.Stone is one of the closest friend to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And he's like the
Pull up the
guy
the
who-
chat screen, man. Yeah.
he's the guy who I feel that he can carry the legacy of Nipsey Hussle. And I know that we talked about this when he released his first album, The Definition of Loyalty.
Yeah.
And we said like, nah, this ain't it. This ain't a chief. So yeah,
What do
he
you think
didn't
of the album?
he didn't prove himself in the first album, but this one you can feel the difference in
I'll tell you why. And I
y-
already told you why.
yeah, because
Yeah.
of the
Guru.
because of Guru,
Yeah,
Guru's touch
bro,
all over the
you can sense of how great sonically this album is.
comparing to the
The
previous,
previous one,
Yeah,
because Guru was there.
Yeah.
He mixed the whole album, and you can tell how fire the sound is.
yeah, but also in this one of the things that I liked about this album is that through the intro and through the video that they released,
I love the first 3 tracks, beautiful
Yeah.
tracks.
and I think the plan was to highlight the life of J.Stone, where he came from, and he started.
Everybody around him died, man.
No,
Everybody around him died.
But yeah, but nobody knew who
Who
J.Stone
J.Stone is, yeah.
and his story.
Yeah.
So to summarize his story in 2 tracks or 2 to 3 tracks,
Yeah.
I think it's
His
very
brother
good.
died. Man, a lot of people around him died. A lot of people around him died. It really made me feel bad.
So that's the definition of pain.
Everybody, yeah.
That's the definition of pain. It goes with the title. So
But it's a dope album. I loved it.
It's great
I
album.
loved it. Yeah.
It's one of the.
And it's up to what Guru shared, that a text between Nipsey and J.Stone before Nipsey passes away, that the next album should be called as in the definition of. And
Sucks.
then he gave him more than one option.
More
as
than
in-
one option,
As
yeah.
in, this is the whole rollout to
Yeah.
release more than one album, and it can be
He gave him
definition of
the
success,
G code.
a
Yeah.
definition, a definition of pain, a definition of loyalty, and such and such.
Yeah. So he released the definition of
And he's
loyalty.
put-
Now pain,
yeah.
success, and sacrifice will might
So
come later.
this is where that he's putting on the vision of Nipsey Hussle had
Yep.
for him,
Definitely.
and I mean you can't hate on that album. It's a
can't.
really dope album. It's a really dope album.
Yeah.
Moving on, I'm not gonna ask you because.
Of course.
Moving on, moving on. We have the other release during this past week. Lil Durk, The Voice. You guys listen to it? What?
Yep.
I
Thoughts?
listened to it. Yeah.
Thank you. What do you think?
if that makes sense. If that tells you when you are being forced to listen to music, yeah. But,
Did you like it? Oh, up?
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Gave it a couple of listens, but no, it's Lil Durk. He's a good artist and he's booming this year. But I think that he sound the same through all the
Album?
15 tracks.
Yeah.
That's my own point. But he's good. He's way much better than
Than
too many
you.
artists. I'm not gonna name.
Early.
I'm not gonna name any other artist.
Yeah.
So, but he's way much better than and easy to listen, especially for the OG like me.
First episode, he called himself an OG, and now we come to an ending of this year. He calling himself an OG again.
An OG will remain an OG.
Never changes, man.
Never,
Regardless,
never changes.
Okay.
We still remain the same. The marathon
Hakenzi,
continues.
what do you think?
Yeah, so I listened to The Voice. I listened to it. I'll tell you the truth. I agree with Awab. That he's.
We gotta stop this.
Okay. I agree with Kanzi the fact that his flow is kind of repetitive during the whole album.
Tape. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I gave him a pass on that because he did a transformation. Best.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
So
true. I
I
agree
think
with
I think I'm like I'll listen to a tape where you have that that transformation
Yeah.
flow because I don't think he gave us that. Like we saw him on a feature here and there and here and there.
And he been killing features during this year.
Yeah.
Other
So
than
okay. So if you're gonna give us a tape, then we might as well get a taste of this transformation and see it happen.
Yes, that's true. I
So
agree
yeah,
with that.
I'm good with that.
I agree with that. I'm not gonna comment because my comment is somehow similar to that.
Okay, nice.
But you
So-
didn't even give us your comment about the J.Stone album.
What?
Like you didn't.
I said how dope it is.
You didn't pick like.
I'm not gonna pick. It's a great album.
Okay.
I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
Just think.
And yeah, not to forget, this album is he's heavily dedicating this album to King Von.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lil Durk album is a transformation from the early Durk that we know, that I've been not listening to that much, and I started listening to more now. I used to listen to a track here and there, you know.
Yeah,
But this one-
I never liked the old
exactly.
Lil Durk, yeah.
But then you can see an improvement during this album, and it's a great improvement. You know, whether it's a long one, you know, as in 18 tracks or whatever it is. If you take a couple tracks, you keep listening to it. That's a good project.
I see.
You know. Moving on. What do we have? The album that I've been waited for the past 2 years. Carti. Whole lot of red. What? Some unnecessary information.
Yeah.
Unnecessary information.
He talks about his
Yeah.
ex.
Hey, it's
Iggy,
a
and-
satanic. Anyway, but yeah. Kenzie, you heard it. What do you think?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, I want your honest
didn't like
opinion. Yeah.
Like, because most of the
I
time
want your honest opinion because I'll tell you why.
Yeah, because most of the time you're like, no, don't say that. People
Give it
might
a chance.
give it a chance. People might
Oh no,
might feel
no, it's not about
offended.
people. No, it's not that. But is that?
It's my own opinion.
Yeah.
I think this album is trash. I think this. I'm sorry, Gianma, for that, but I cannot listen to this bullshit. To be honest, I'm really sorry, but this is how it's out of hand. The only
You
thing,
know what I-
the only good thing in this album was the Kid Cudi hum in that. Not even the
Bro,
Kid
this
Cudi
guy
verse.
shit on the album.
Not even and I'm not gonna be moonwalking on shit. This album is bullshit, man. This album is. I don't know if the new generation is listening to this. It's poison. It's you need to check your ears, man. Sorry for that.
Oh my God, wallahi, mashallah.
That's how I felt.
See,
Yeah.
this is the thing. This is a question that I had in my mind a couple weeks ago. Is the music that we're listening to right now? And you don't need to answer that, guys. But is the music that we're listening to right now really good?
Nope.
No, see, I didn't say you need to answer it.
Nope.
During the past 10 or so years, is that music really good? So, for example, the music right now of people, they go out and they sample old songs, right? Old R&B, jazz, whatever it is, old hip-hop music. They sample it for
For a reason.
the generation
For-
now.
yeah.
No, the
Yeah, for
generation now, they do
yeah.
that. Later on, let's say in the next 10, 20 years,
What they gonna sample out of this?
do they have sampling material from our generation? Do they have, is there actually a good music that can be sampled later on during our era right now or the music era right now? I don't know.
Will it be worth it?
Will it be, will there be quality music that people later on go back and listen to, just
And
like how
use
we
it?
would go back right now to Sade, we would go back to Biggie, we would go back to Tupac, Run DMC, Hove, would people later on, 20 years from now, go back to Lil Uzi Vert, Young Thug, Future, I don't know. But
You can't really tell from now.
I can tell you.
You can't.
I can tell you a probability.
But see, overall, it just got me thinking. Is that music that we're listening to right now really good?
Nope. Not all of them. Not all of it.
Look at this guy. But yeah, overall.
Yeah.
Overall, it's just a question that I had. But going back to Carti, whole lot of red.
What are your thoughts?
I didn't listen to it.
Okay.
You said
I'm gonna tell you what.
But
you saved your ears.
no, it's not the thing. I'm planning to listen to it in the right atmosphere. See, I didn't listen to it for a reason.
You're looking for the atmosphere first.
Yes, I need.
I don't
to
know
listen to
what
it
type of
later on.
atmosphere you need for this.
I need to listen to it later on
don't
during
think
the
so.
right time because look, what I know, I listened to the intro only, and I made a small theory out of it that Playboi Carti is not for our generation.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Carti is not for us.
And
Carti is for the kids,
I just want to add something.
the younger generation.
Just want to add. You are right. He's not for us. He's for
Because
the
this is heavy progressive music.
yeah. He's for the new generation. He's progressive. It's dark music. It's whatever. But if this is what's the kids are listening to, I worry, my man.
Regardless, you don't get to decide because
Yeah,
if this is
exactly.
becoming hot, they're the ones that gonna make it hot or not.
I hope
You see?
he gonna be
But-
flop one day. I hope. Jiyama might
But
come
yeah,
and kill me. But
Carti's album.
I'm not gonna say
Just by
anything.
listening to the intro, I didn't get into it yet. I just think that this
Might be.
is for the kids. You know,
Okay.
this is for the later generation. It's not for our generation. You know,
Bro,
Yeah.
I love Meh. I love it. And I might love the album later on.
that's a
I
good.
might- I
That's a
might-
good point.
No, see, I might love the album later on. And I've been reading online how
I s-
whack this album is.
I didn't even read
Yeah,
online.
I know. But I've been reading online how whack this album is. All right, and
Okay.
people how they are. What is it called? They are very disappointed with Carti. After 2 years, he dropped such an album. Yet I'm not gonna build my thoughts based
this.
on that.
No, but
yeah. But
Yeah.
you're not gonna. But I just want to stop one point. You said that this is for the kid, and
Yeah.
in one of his songs, he's talking about shanking someone in jail. I think.
Uh-huh.
If this is what type of
I'm
message
not
we're
talking
listening,
lyrically. Nobody listens to lyrics anymore that nowadays. I'm talking about the sound. His sound. Carti invented a different sound. His sound is different. It's different than Future, is different than Lil Uzi, is different. He changed his sound during his songs. It's not the Carti sound. You know, it's not his
anyhow,
original sound.
that's all my comments in
Oh,
here.
wow,
so
you listen to
I'm
it?
not gonna say anything.
yeah, I
else.
listened to it.
Thoughts?
I okay. I'm gonna say something between what you guys said. I agree with you that this music is not for our generation. It's not for our ears. I think he had a lot to say,
Yeah.
but as for me as a what personally, that's not how you say it to me.
Talk to me nice.
Yeah, like that's not how I can get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
If you're like, I think it would have been better as a I don't know, bro. Like it was alright. Like I'm not gonna shit on it because I don't think it's for me. But it's 24 songs of dark music and
Yeah,
even
but they're not
even
long. If you look at it at the track list, they're not long songs. They're mostly maximum 3 minutes.
yeah. The one I heard actually more than the others was the one with Kanye because I wanted to
How Kanye.
I wanted to see how Kanye was doing.
Yeah, man, I
And-
saw a lot
And
of
he was
memes on
how
that
how
album.
he was
I
doing.
saw a lot of memes.
he wasn't bad, but he still wasn't good. Like it's album dropped. That's it. I'm not gonna go back to it anytime soon unless I hear something that grabs my ear. Like unless someone comes to me and tells me, "Yo, listen to this song again," then okay, I'll listen to it. But
I'll come to you guys and let you know. By the way, how this album is.
yeah, but I'm gonna be clipping with Kanziza. Definitely. Everybody's gonna see that shit on Instagram or somewhere.
But yeah, moving on. Tory Lanez released a pack that a capsule, a rap capsule. He called it a rap capsule during this last weekend. It's called Loner. Have you guys checked that out?
Nope.
Yes, no.
So moving
10
on.
songs. Yeah.
Moving
I
on.
checked that out. It's nice. It's not bad. All right, two albums this year from Tory Lanez. I think this guy is milking the shit out of the whole situation that he
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
So I think in this album he's reflecting to what this year been to him.
No, you
A
can't.
loner.
You can't give me two
So
albums.
he's-
you can't give me two
He
EPs
became
or
a
two
loner
albums.
after the Mega
Yeah, because
Stallion.
people left, people talked shit about him. He knew about who to deal with, and etc. etc. etc.
Yeah, but you can't give me two albums about that or two EPs.
Oh yeah, I understand.
I mean, you
one
gave
of them
us-
was yeah, that's true. You're right.
Like the one before that, Daystar. I think it was called Daystar.
Daystar was
It
was
was-
a nice album.
That was good.
Yeah, that was a good
And
album.
him, I think, because that one didn't catch enough traction, that he was like, let's go down.
Anyway, before we move on to local, do you guys have any plans for the New Year's? What's your plan for New Year's?
We don't plan New Year's.
We don't plan shit, huh?
We don't
Yeah.
plan shit. We just
Shit
go.
happens.
New Year's happens
We,
to you.
we
Shit
go
happens.
with the flow. You know.
What, no plans?
No,
Scream
no
Man,
plans.
Stop being funny, Scream Man.
I think it's
No,
the
I got
Scream Man, he
a
knows-
couple of plans. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are you doing?
I haven't decided on which one yet.
All right, let us know. We might help you out.
I'm good.
So you're not gonna tell the audience what you're planning to in this year? Maybe you got a couple fans over there.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I still haven't decided on what I'm gonna do, but it's probably gonna be in Dubai, of course. That's where you spend New Year's.
I was earlier this month. Yeah, in November earlier last month. In November, I was planning to go and stay late November. I decided to go and stay in Dubai for the last week in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is after this episode, I plan to directly go to Dubai, spend the whole last week over there. Until it shocked me with the prices and stuff over there.
Yeah, you should.
I was like, whoop.
You should have booked
No.
early.
Yeah.
Even early, the prices
They're gonna be there. Right?
No, you should have booked early. Like super early.
Well,
I've read that the address Dubai it's 10,000
per night.
Yeah.
per night, and you
Wow.
and you
Yo, I
cannot
read-
book one night.
I read somewhere on the news
You cannot book.
that this guy booked for his family a 3-bedroom.
Mhm.
I think it's at the address itself or in the same area downtown
Okay.
Dubai. He paid 700,000
Wow.
for a week.
Wow.
For 1 week, 700,000.
Wow.
And then what happened after that?
I don't know if you have 700,000 to spend on a hotel. I think he's good. you don't need to worry about what happened after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened to the guy? Is he okay?
doing
He's
good.
chilling.
I mean,
Is he good?
He's probably
if he decided to spend that 700K, then I think he's chilling.
You never know.
Well, also, they released the announcement of Fire in the Booth during this week. Have you guys seen it?
Nope.
And the release dates. Have you seen the release date?
I've seen the release date.
So we have on 4th of January, we're going to be having the UAE Cypher. Zoom in, we're going to be having Ahmedo Biggie, Santo, P-Storm. That's one of the verses that I'm waiting for. I'm really waiting for this P-Storm's verse. And then on 26th of January, we're going to be having a J.Stone by himself, freestyle. And on 9th of February, we're going to be having Freaks freestyle.
Do you think J.Stone is gonna spit the same Rage of a Pen
Verse?
verse
No.
freestyle? It's a new one.
Yeah, I think it's a new one.
Okay.
Word has it that they had only 30 hours to prepare for this.
So all of these freestyle top
Were
of
recorded-
the dome recorded.
No.
They had to prepare for it.
They
13.
told them, yo, you have after 30 hours we're gonna record this.
Okay.
It was all recorded in the same day, but the release is on different
see.
dates.
I see.
Yeah, and well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for UAE
Yeah,
overall.
definitely.
Yeah, I want to see. After seeing the lineup, I think Freak will be the most interesting to me.
For me,
Because I don't know what he's gonna.
I'm
Does it
excited.
come- does
I'm
it
excited
come-
for Tak, to be honest.
Does it come during his album release?
I'm not sure.
For Freak?
Yeah. Well,
Freak
when
is-
was his album?
Freak is
coming out?
releasing in January.
Yeah. When is his album? Exactly in January.
I think.
I think. Oh, so
either
yeah,
the
this one is
9th
in February.
This is in February. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a month
So
after.
after the release. Yeah, but that's I'm interested. I'm excited to see Tak. Tak is there, right?
Tax is part in the UAE Cypher.
Tak should have had his own.
His own no, not yet.
Really?
Yeah, not yet. But I think him and P-Storm would kill that
Yeah.
UAE Cypher. Other than Jason Zane by himself, Freak, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. It's gonna be all on Apple only, Apple Music, because Fire in the Booth,
Yeah.
they have a contract
It's an
with
exclusive.
Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, regardless, moving on to that, we have a release from Kafv, Dusk, EP. What do you guys think?
I think Kafv should be in this list. That's the first thing.
Well,
Of the cipher thing.
you know what?
That's
get him
one
on.
thing.
Let's get him on and ask him why he was not.
Invited.
Yeah.
Okay. For me. Okay. Before you get Kafv
Uh-huh.
on the call, I think Kafv is one of the good. I mean, one of the best lyricists
Lyricists, yeah.
in UAE. If he's ripping UAE,
Uh-huh.
and those music coming out of Kafv's catalog,
Uh-huh.
which they're going to be released. I'm not sure when.
Mhm.
We
Hey, yo.
are going to ask him.
Yo, Kafv, how you doing?
Yo, bro, I'm good. What up, bro?
All good, all good. This is Yad and the Flamingos from the Flamingos podcast. How you doing?
What's poppin', Flamingos?
All good, my guy. All good. Yep. Earphones on. Let's go. We were discussing, before the call, we were discussing the fire in the booth, UAE. Have you seen the list?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yo.
Have you seen the list?
The list of what? The list of performers?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had a look. I think I saw from the names that I saw, I think the
Peace
familiar
Storm.
ones were like Tak and
Yeah.
Peace Storm.
Yeah. Freak and Jason
Yeah,
Zayn.
I guess
Also,
so.
they had their own freestyles by themselves.
Word. So what is it like? So Charlie Sloth is going to do something
Yes.
in the UAE?
They already did it. Yeah. It's fire in the booth in UAE.
Cool. Okay. So
Look
he
at this
does
guy.
go
He's an
fire in the
introvert.
booth.
That's why he
doesn't know about it.
He doesn't know about it.
Yeah, man. I don't know, but my bad, bro.
It's all
I'm
good.
a little out of touch sometimes.
because we were just wondering why Kafv is not there, and Kenzie was saying because Kafv is maybe the best, right?
We can
One
say
of the
he's
best.
one of the best lyricists.
in the country.
Oh man,
We're big fan
I'm
of the
flattered,
music that
bro.
you.
I'm about to let me blush for a second. Okay, we're back. Yo, Tafu in the house. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, that means a lot to me coming from you guys, for real, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, bro, I'd love to be on Fire in the Booth, but I don't know. No one gave me a phone call, man.
Straight up.
Straight up, nobody gave me the phone call.
Yeah, man.
Well, how you doing, Kafv? First of all,
Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah, great. Just got back home, was out, chilling.
can you get the mic closer a bit?
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
But
for
yeah,
real.
how you doing?
Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah, all good. How are you guys doing?
Well, we're good. We're good. How's life treating you?
Yeah, man. All right, not bad. Pretty good. I'm on leave these days, so just relaxing, you know.
How long it took you to work on Dusk? And earlier, earlier this year you dropped also what is it called? Action.
Yeah, I dropped Action in 2019. It's been a year actually.
Late 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in our early days we played a couple songs from Action.
Yeah. Word, man. Word. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Kafv, tell us more about Dusk. How long it took you?
Dusk. Initially I was putting a different project out around when Corona started, when the COVID pandemic started. I was working on another very conceptual, abstract, kind of avant-garde sounding kind of project.
Okay.
It was also 3 tracks. It's called 0159.
Okay.
But the way that kind of shit, man, needed me to be in a specific mind space. You know what I mean? I needed to be in a specific position. So yeah, I was just trying to it was super abstract. I mean, what I had wanted to do with it was a little I don't know, it was quite experimental, and I was feeling kind of mellow those days, you know what I mean? So then I was just going through my stash of beats, and I remember 6 a.m. I had written 6 a.m. like half the song, and I had done the wave beat, and I had heard the Dusk sample, and you know what I mean? To me, like, the projects just click in one night or one morning. I just sit one day and like my brain collects like all the different projects that I have, and like everything just sticks together like a bunch of magnets, you know what I mean? And as soon as that happened, it happened in a split second. I knew that this 1, 2, 3 fit in a beautiful project together. And I'm feeling more like that right now, you know what I mean? I'm not feeling like 0159. So I shelved that one, you know what I mean? I had a cover for it. I had all the beats and some shit written down, but I shelved it for the meanwhile. And then I just continued working on Dusk. So I think it took around March, maybe 6-7 months, where we're in December. Yeah, so a little less than 9 months. Yeah, I think that's how long it took for me to finish everything, write everything down, record, and mix and master, and it's finally out.
I know it's a little bit of a mix, but how about you tell people, when did Kafv really start?
Sure. Kafv started. I used to go by a different name in the past.
Kick a delight.
Yeah, that was my name.
What was the name?
I mean, I've been doing
Delight.
rap music they used to call me Kick Delight, or that's what I used to call myself, whatever. I was doing like music on a more amateurish level, you know what I mean? And then one day, I don't know, one day it just clicked to me that I'm doing something right, you know what I mean? And people want it, you know what I mean? I didn't feel that way before. I felt like I was forcing myself onto people, but one day it felt like people wanted it. And as soon as I felt like people wanted it, I thought, you know what? Let me make it more legit. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna just make it into a more like consolidated brand, or just market myself differently. But then I realized I'm also, not to brag, but I'm someone also bigger than my music. You know what I mean? And I say that with complete humility. I mean that in the sense that I aim to achieve more than I want to achieve with my music. So. Then I decided to just, call myself a hip hop artist, start with hip hop, and call myself Kafv, and this was February 2018. And that's when I changed my name, changed my identity. And since then, I've been just trying to improve bit by bit, and still going, man. Still a long way to go.
Kafv, the thing is that, see, I know since early back in the days how much of a passionate person you are when it comes to underground music.
Word, man, word.
And that's your sound. That's the sound that you've been doing.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I don't even think I'm trying to do anything special. I'm definitely trying to do some brand of underground hip hop, you know what I mean? Just try to put myself into it a little more.
So you would never see a commercial Kafv?
Depends on what you mean by commercial, right? Because these days you're getting stuff which is going somewhat sounding commercial and at the same time sounding underground, you know what I mean? Because the lines are a little blending because of the internet, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe because there are some hip hop songs in the past which sound super underground which became commercial, you know what I mean? So but if by commercial you mean get into a more poppy, dancey sound, it's not that I'm against it, it's just that I want to do music which I like. And thus far I haven't reached the point where I like to do that kind of music, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But just to give an example, I know at the moment, thus far, I mean, the trap sound is still popping to an extent, or at least it's a big thing in clubs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when it comes to trap, for example, you know what I mean? I don't mind like spitting on a trap beat for experiment or some shit like this. But I generally don't like how a trap flow is put together. You know what I mean? I feel it takes away from the lyricism that I had to bring to try to put out. But if another style evolves later on that people like and becomes, quote unquote commercial, and that one like I vibe with it more, I'll do that and I'll become commercial.
Are you trying to come up with a certain sound as a producer, because you produce your own music, you mix it and all, right? Have you been sitting down and trying to make your own sound? Like a different, let's say not trap, all right? But let's say you take an element of trap and you come up with a certain sound.
Yeah. Gotta be honest with you, bro. I haven't been experimenting with music and sounds the way I used to, like around action times. I was way more into beat making back then. And I think I reached the point where I was starting to feel that there's something that feels me and that feels unique and that feels like you can easily spot this. It's not just sampled loops.
Okay.
And that's just there somewhere cooking in the background, in the back of my head. You know what I mean? It's somewhere, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's going to come out and become more prominent in the future. But right now, I guess I'm still feeling the sexy loops, man. So as long as I'm feeling that, I'll do that. When I'm feeling a little bit more ambitious regarding my music, maybe I want to put like a fucking next level album out. Maybe I'll bring out those big guns which are in the back of my head. I still know how to do that.
Kafv, since we're talking about the structure of songs that you are going to release, what about those intros, man? The sampling of
6 a.m.
The samples that you are using of a conversation, I guess, before the beginning of the...
Oh yeah, man. Dude. I was just it's fucking amazing, honestly. Like I mean, alhamdulillah, I was honored to around a year ago meet a girl which I completely vibe with, and at this
Okay.
point I consider the love of my life. You know what I mean?
MashaAllah.
I
You found
never
love.
knew I could I could reach this point,
Uh-huh.
but I did, and we just vibe on so many levels, and one of the strong ways that we vibe is that she's a cinephile. So I was telling her, man, usually I dig for these things, you know, but I knew that she had the plugs. So I'm like, yo, I need some beautiful sound snippets. And she suggested this avant-garde Lithuanian filmmaker. His name is Jonas Mekas. You can look him up. She's like, this shit fits right into your song. So I looked him up,
perfectly, man.
Like the material is beautiful, bro. Like this wasn't even the best stuff that's there. Like I just picked it so it matches the kind of themes that I'm going for. But I just went around looking for some of his movies, just watching them one by one until I found like some snippets that, you know, kind of describe the feeling that I feel.
Perfect choice, and I think
yeah, man. Did you fuck with it?
Man, it's
That's
amazing.
why he's asking you about it.
With the whole EP though.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
And I also think I think that the people are
bro.
not ready for this. So big ups, Kafv. It's we appreciate
the
this
project.
work.
The EP, the 3 tracks, dope. My favorite is Wave though.
Wave,
our favorite.
Yeah.
Cool.
Our
okay.
favorite.
Okay.
Wave.
So far,
Wave
it's
is
either
beautiful.
6 a.m. or Wave, but I'm waiting for someone to say Dusk because that's one. That one is
Dusk.
like a little. I'm trying to do something new. I think
Dusk is.
it was
I
a
think
little
Dusk.
outside of my usual.
Yeah, Dusk. I think is the closest to you because of the name drops that you had of people in it and the story you were talking about, right?
Sah,
Exactly.
for sure.
It's a beautiful, and especially the reverse that happens in the beat.
Man, that's like some J electronica shit.
Exactly. That's dope. I love that
man.
too.
I felt like I was trying to force an eternal sunshine of the spotless mind shit, you know?
I mean, I can't really say much because me knowing you, I know what you try. I know what you try to aim at.
One Noble. What is it called, man? That's the sample. I forgot that.
It's a spotless mind of eternal sunshine, right?
That's the sample. But what's the song called?
That's the song. That's the name of the song also.
It's the name of the song as well?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I was trying to do that, I guess.
Yo, I have another question for you. Why we don't see you working with other artists from the region or from the country as much? Or we've never seen you working with other artists.
I am, okay. Historically speaking, I've collaborated. I mean, I found more collaborators in stuff other than music. You know what I mean? Like I've historically speaking, I've vibed more with people, مثلا in Dubai or in the region, more people who are into visuals and visual arts and photography and that kind of stuff, you know, and even on the audio engineering, you know, but like someone to come in and jump on me with a verse, jump with me on a track. I mean, not that I'm against it, man, but there was no one thus far that I feel like, yo, I gotta make something with this dude.
Okay.
To be completely honest, and it's just a matter of vibes. There's plenty of talented brothers and sisters out here, but no one is on that shit where I want to be like, yo, let's get on a track together. And I'm doing my thing anyway. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, bro. To be honest with you, especially nowadays in hip hop, these fucking features have become gimmicky. You know, so if you wanna put out a beautiful product, if you want to put out some clean shit, man, you have to be very careful with the features you pick.
True.
You know what I mean? And look, man, let's be honest. With all due respect to everyone, and not like I wouldn't do that shit, but a lot of people, you know, they do this whole marketing shtick where you pick 4 rappers with four different fan bases, and they come on one track together so that each one of them share their fan bases with the other, so it's like mutual support. And like I'm big on growing my audience, but like I'm not in a hurry to like make mad moves like that. You know what I mean? So I don't really care about features that much.
Take your time. It's gonna come eventually. So
yeah, Habibi, man, I'm taking my time, and I was just about to add it. No, I'm in fact going ahead. Like I am finding more people whose works I like, and I feel like soon I'll be working with more people than I did before.
Definitely,
it's popping, and people are doing all kinds of hip hop around here, so that's great.
Yeah. What's next for Kafv next year, 2021? Are we gonna see more
visuals, man? I'm stepping up the visual game, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see two videos.
I'm gonna step up the visual game. I'm gonna focus on music videos. Like that's my thing right now. You know what I mean? I got 2 music videos coming for 6 a.m. and Wave, by the way.
All right. When are they dropping?
Super sick. Yeah, you guys will love them, by the way.
When are they dropping?
Wait, let me check the dates. Well, it's December. It's the 27th. Sometime around the first week of Jan, 6 a.m. and sometimes towards the end of January, it'll be Wave.
That's dope. That's mad dope.
Yeah,
two videos in 1 month.
Yeah. Somehow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
a project in 2021. A project in 2021.
If I'm feeling it, I might continue working on this one, 0159.
I love how nothing is planned. It's all up to how he's feeling. It's all vibes.
Yeah, wallahi,
it's all
man.
vibes.
Wallahi, man. You know what, man? You said it. I'm not gonna deny it.
It's purely vibes. That's it.
It's very much a feel thing for me. Alhamdulillah, yani, I consider myself blessed and in fact privileged that I'm not someone that depends on music for like a daily livelihood. Because if I was, I would definitely be doing music every single day. You know what I mean?
But then, bro, you're really good at it. So
yeah, man. Maybe it can become a reality sometime soon. But
not
for
right
now, man.
Huh?
I don't depend on it for livelihood. So I have the privilege to like not rush with the work. You know what I mean? And for me, to be honest, because like a lot of the effort I put into it is my personal effort. So. You need to leave your shit and come back to it so that you understand how good it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're working with 10 people, you guys can do something within a week because you have 10 ears listening in different ways. But if you're one ear listening to your own shit, you need to give time for you to get out of that zone and come back into it again. And like, you know what I mean? I've developed this over a while. It works very well for me. So yeah.
Kafv, before I let you go, have you listened to any music this year? I'm not gonna ask you what you listened because I know you don't really listen to music that much. Yeah, 2020.
No, I do. I think
favorite releases.
I listen to a lot of shit. Yeah, you mean like hip hop or
hip hop? Yeah. What are your favorite or stuff that you've been bumping?
Definitely Price of Tea in China, hands down.
Okay.
Price of Tea in China. J Electronica dropped this thing this year.
Yes, I forgot to mention it. It's one of my favorites also that I've been bumping. By the way.
What about the one with Jay-Z? That was last year.
That was this year.
They were both this year?
Yeah,
I didn't give them a proper listen, man. I listened to both projects like twice, but I should get back to it. To be honest, I'm definitely lacking on that shit. I'll revisit that and I'll let you know.
I think Griselda releases?
Both of them, you know. So Price of Tea in China, and there's a DJ called DJ Preservation.
Okay.
Yeah, he dropped an album called Eastern Medicine. It has like Rock Marcy on it, Mark Kami on it, Your Old Droog. It has people like Ka. It has all like sorts of underground.
Underground DJ Khaled, huh? Underground DJ Khaled.
Yeah, I guess so. Man. Underground DJ Khaled. So yeah, but it's beautiful. It's full of like Chinese samples and shit. You know, I'm into that shit, man. I fetishize that shit like crazy, bro. So he really put something clean together, and it's gonna be a reference point for sample-based hip hop. So that project is super nice. Price of Tea in China is super nice. Wait, there was something that I kept listening to. What is it? Yo, Benny's project is sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Burden of Proof or
Burden of Proof.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. It's pretty sick. Like it's the first time I hear him on like very clean, polished kind of production, but he killed it. Like he still kept it grimy to an extent.
That's the first
good storytelling in it. The beats bang too.
That's the first project that he made that it made it more of a commercial sense.
Yes, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it was completely like endorsed by big labels.
Exactly.
Wait, man. Who?
That's it.
Who the fuck do I keep bumping? There's someone I keep bumping these days, but like I keep. Hold on, man. Let me check my
Future.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. The new Rock Marciano project.
Okay, it dropped 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it dropped recently. I bought that immediately as soon as it was out. Wait, let me bring up the name. I keep forgetting
Underground
the name.
sound.
Rock Marciano. Oh yeah.
Yo, it's
I know
all
I'm
good.
wasting
It's
your
all good.
time,
We know
man,
it.
but I
Nah, we
gotta
know.
give this guy props. Yeah, Mount Marcy.
Mount Marcy, yeah.
Yeah. So I like that a lot. Still didn't swallow it completely, but it'll take me some time.
Period.
Yeah,
Period.
but I like that. Listen to the one with Schoolboy Q, COVID cough.
I
It's
did.
sick as
Yeah,
hell, man.
it is. I check. I love the album. I love the album.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's super
overall,
sick.
this year to us, it was more of an underground year. Because
Right?
the heavyweights didn't really okay, let's say a commercial heavyweights didn't really drop this year. So it was the year where the
Drake didn't drop.
No,
That's
no,
Drake
it was
dropped.
a demo tape.
Yeah.
Demo tape.
Okay.
But he didn't
What
drop
about
an album. Kendrick.
Big Sean dropped an album, right? Big
Who?
Sean.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Detroit.
I'm not a fan of
It was
Sean.
bad, right?
I mean, it was good too.
It wasn't bad. No, it was good. It was good.
Sean fans.
What about the fuck is her name, man? The lady rapper, man. The lady rapper, the super famous one.
Meg the Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion?
Meg, yeah, Meg the Stallion.
This guy is so underground.
Yeah,
Oh,
Meg
Meg
dropped an album. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I already know these ones.
Like, yeah.
How was that project?
You don't need to visit
If
it.
you're a man and you want to feel bad about yourself, then go listen to it. That's about it. Yeah.
But who
Yo.
else from the mainstream dropped something good? I don't know.
Yo, I'll text you the names. What the fuck?
Tell us. There's plenty, huh?
There's plenty, yeah. Yo, Kafv.
Yeah, man.
It's a beautiful project. I love it. The EP, I love it. And
Man, thanks
I
a lot, bro.
really
Thanks
urge
for
I really urge
supporting
everybody
it.
to go check it out. I'm gonna be playing Wave as a pick by the end of the episode.
Word.
The guys wanted to play the 3 tracks, but then I was like, no, it's not a Kafv episode, so I'm sorry, yeah?
Adi, man, I'm honored that you're playing one, bro. I appreciate that a lot.
my
Man.
guy,
You guys are
Kafv.
doing good work, bro.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a
Great
lot.
job, man. Your consistency is honestly unmatched. Keep going on.
Well, yo,
I want y'all to hit episode 1,000.
and then?
And that's it.
And then 2,000.
Nah, yeah, a couple more episodes, bro, and we're gonna take this whole thing on a flyer.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you got all my support, man.
My guy,
thank you,
bro,
man.
my guy. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot, bro.
Thanks for having me,
And,
bro. You guys have fun.
You will.
You too.
thank you.
You too. Have a
Yo, project's out in 10 minutes. Please help me out, huh?
good... No, yo, when the episode's out, your project is out. So regardless.
Oh shit. Yeah, this shit. I thought this shit is live.
Yo,
Yalla.
regardless,
Peace, man.
it's a lovely project. Regardless, I'll let you
Thanks
know.
a lot, bro.
And yo, shout out to you.
Shout out to you guys, man.
Take care, bro. Peace.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Love.
Assalamu, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I think the people are not ready for this, and they are going to be amazed, especially the intros.
The dialogue intros.
The dialogue
that he has,
intros and how they
it's over.
blend
with the beat and this guy. This is the thing. I've been known this thing about him that he's too,
detailed. He's perfectionist.
Yeah, exactly. To a certain extent, he loves those bits and pieces.
And he talked about the creative process that the artist goes through, which is finding the specific time and zone to release or to start producing. He cannot.
It's like when I tell you when I listen to music, I need a time and an atmosphere.
From an artistic.
Yeah, but doesn't that kind of slow down your consistency?
Flamingos podcast.
What consistency are you talking about?
If you're an artist that drops music,
No,
It does. That's why he doesn't care about it.
No,
Because he said that.
but-
yeah, it sacrifices your
Exactly.
It's sacrifices, but you need to compromise between releasing
but-
rapidly and releasing bullshit, or take your time, get into the
But
zone,
that's
Yeah,
why
but
he
no,
said
release
that he's
something
not
that
at that phase in his life where he really feels that he's urged to have those many releases.
Yeah, I get you.
yeah,
He's
unless
at that,
unless he get a big fan base that they demand.
yeah.
Because
It
I
can
see,
happen.
I see.
I think it
see
can
that in
happen
different artists.
because, but the thing is with his sound, it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Exactly,
It's for the hip hop heads.
like me.
Anyway,
All right, that's all for today.
That's all for today, and that's all for the year. Actually, that's all for the year. Happy New Year for everybody out there.
Thank you.
Right? Happy New Year to you guys.
Can each one of us say something to the audience and then
Go ahead.
What do you want to say?
Cheesy King. Today is the Cheese King.
Go ahead.
Cheesy King.
maybe we can
Go
start
ahead.
with,
I'm not. No, you suggested
said
that.
that.
you don't want to
had
say
something
anything.
say.
You don't want to say anything.
Start. I might get inspired.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Till when should I give
Just go
you
ahead.
guys
This
inspiration?
spark of the ignition.
Go ahead, yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just want to thank everybody who.
I thank our
like-
audience on a weekly basis.
And I want to say one thing, and I hope that you allow me to say it,
Go ahead.
which is, I really hope that if we were heavy in too many episodes, if we were like against your thought or your thought process, or maybe we are not agreeing with whatever
Your
that
opinions.
your opinions,
Okay.
forgive us for that. And if we were heavy because our episodes were too long, and we wish you a happy new year, and that's all from my side. And one last thing, and if all the episodes that we released since the beginning till this date, you benefit from one thing out of us, I think for me personally, we met the objective. So I hope you enjoyed listening to all these episodes since the beginning. And
This is a farewell.
Yo, he
This is a
really.
farewell.
Yo, I felt like we were never gonna come here again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna record again. I thought this
That's-
is the last episode.
I just want to.
This is a goodbye episode.
I wanted to stay that. I wanted to
How-
stay that. Yeah, but
Did he inspire anything that you want to say?
No.
Exactly.
No, he got it covered.
Yo, the train keeps moving.
the
It's never
marathon
going to-
continues.
It's never gonna stop. And I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing whatever I do, regardless if people like it or not. I'm gonna keep doing whatever I do.
No, but
I
he-
don't
That's why
really care.
I'm
I
asking
don't.
for. Yeah.
I don't really care. You listen to it, you're more than welcome. You don't. This is the Flamingos podcast, and this is the year 2020, and it was a great year for the podcast. Maybe not on a personal level, on each person, one of us, but thank you for everybody that tuned in with us since day one. Thank you for everybody that's still tuning in with us, and thank you for everybody that stopped tuning in with us. If you like the content, keep sharing. Next year is a big year for everybody. You should keep marking, regardless of however your past year went. You should keep marking for bigger things in the next year, for bigger achievements, bigger dreams, and achieve them.
See the inspiration? See?
I'm sorry, I fell asleep during that. I couldn't catch it.
Yeah,
I like these talks. I like because this is really like expressing the feelings of the
yeah.
host. Yeah, the host to the
thank you very
audience. Yeah, but
Well, yeah. Yo, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint or a small race. We're gonna keep going. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Have a happy new year. Have a good week. And shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Giamma. And it's all love from us, the Flamingos, to you guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Share and whatever it is. Subscribe. And yeah, that's it. That's all.
That's it.
That's all.
that's it.
This was the Flamingos podcast. This is Yad.
Kenzie on the mic,
In a wub.
and we out.
And I'm going to be playing Wave.
Enjoy it.
Let's go.